Double bubble? More like double trouble. Did you know that your favorite chewing gum could be eating at you? Because of its many unhealthy and potentially dangerous ingredients, your go-to chewing gum may be destroying your gut and your jaw, as well as exposing you to cancerous ingredients. Consequently, you should start cutting it out of your daily routine. As the granddaughter of a dentist, I have learned a lot about oral health as it relates to the substances we feed our bodies. Additionally, I have conducted extensive research in order to share the dangers of chewing gum with you. Today, I will be telling you about the origins and ingredients in chewing gum, gum's adverse effects on gastrointestinal and jaw health, and gum's ability to cause cancer. I will also be addressing and rebutting claims that gum contributes to overall good health. So how did your favorite chewing treat come to be? According to Mayan archaeologist Jennifer Matthews, about 1800 years ago, Mayans and Aztecs dwelling in Central and South America discovered chicle, a resin extracted from the sapodilla tree in southern Mexico and Central America. The natives collected the chicle and dried and cooked it into a substance they called cha. They believed it fought off hunger and thirst while freshening breath. Several hundred years later, in the early 1800s, American inventor Thomas Adams Sr. tried boiling chicle and consequently created the modern rubbery substance that we now know as chewing gum. Many have wondered what ingredients give gum its delicious flavor and texture. Gum is primarily comprised of gum base, sorbitol, aspartame, and natural and artificial flavors. Gum base is the most prominent of these ingredients. According to Corahair, it includes 5 classes of natural blended ingredients, including elastomers, which provide elasticity, resins, which bind and soften gum, plasticizers, fillers, and antioxidants, which prevent oxidation of the gum base during shelf life. Now that you know what gum is made of and who created it, I will tell you about the dangerous effects it has on your stomach health. Firstly, gum chewing can lead to IBS, or irritable bowel syndrome. When you chew gum, you swallow small amounts of air every time you bite down. This air builds up in your stomach and becomes trapped. Small burps may release some air, but not nearly enough. This can lead to large amounts of built-up gas in the stomach, too much for the body to release. This trapped gas leads to spasms in the colon, which prevents stool from leaving the body, or expedites the entire process, which leads to an uncomfortable bathroom experience. Additionally, sorbitol, a major ingredient used in gum, is a laxative, which can also lead to diarrhea and a tender stomach. Chewing gum can also lead to painful stomach ulcers. According to Dr. Mercola, when you chew gum, you send your body physical signals that food is about to enter the stomach. Digestive acids and enzymes are activated and released by chewing gum as the body thinks it's about to digest food. However, the food never comes and the acids sit in the stomach. Overproduction of stomach acids leads to stomach ulcers, as without food, the digestive acids begin to eat away at the lining of the stomach. According to the Mayo Clinic, stomach ulcers lead to burning stomach pain, feeling of fullness, bloating or belching, fatty food intolerance, and heartburn. Now let's discuss the adverse effects that gum chewing can eventually have on your jaw. Chewing gum can cause temporomandibular joint disorder, or TMJ. According to the National Institute of Dental and Craniofacial Research, TMJ is characterized by a group of conditions that cause pain and dysfunction in the jaw joint and muscles that control jaw movement. Symptoms of TMJ include intense pain in the face, jaw, and neck, stiffness of the jaw muscle, and difficulty fitting lower and upper sets of teeth together. The effects of gum chewing don't only attack certain parts of your body. It can also lead to cancer. Aspartame is a sugar substitute used by the majority of name-brand gum companies. According to Dr. Mercola, generous amounts of aspartame are found in chewing gum and account for 75% of side effect complaints reported to the Adverse Reaction Monitoring System of the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Aspartame is an excitotoxin. It excites the brain's neurons to a point of burnout, which can lead to a lower IQ and a buildup of neurological problems. These characteristics of aspartame, along with several others, make it extremely similar to proven carcinogen, acesulfame potassium. Potential side effects of aspartame include blindness, extreme irritability, and atypical chest pain. Now I will address some of the common optimistic views you may hold about gum chewing and its supposed benefits. You may believe that gum is healthy because it suppresses your appetite and helps you to lose weight. According to an experiment on acute and chronic effects of gum chewing on food and reinforcement energy intake, conducted by scientists Christine Swoboda and Jennifer L. Temple, gum makes you crave junk foods. Overweight men and women were tested to determine if they would crave food less after chewing gum throughout a week's time, both before and after meals. The results revealed that chewing mint gum reduced liking and intake of healthy foods in the laboratory, but did not have an effect on intake or liking of high-calorie snack foods or on total energy intake. You may also believe that chewing gum can help smokers break their nicotine addiction. Many smokers who are attempting to quit smoking chew nicotine-infused gum, which supposedly eases them off of their nicotine addiction and prevents intense withdrawal symptoms. In reality, some smokers become addicted to nicotine gum or even relapse. The Addiction Research Unit of Maudsley Hospital conducted a double-blind, placebo-controlled experiment on 43 smokers attempting to quit. Each smoker was given 2 milligrams of nicotine gum every day. After several weeks of chewing the nicotine gum, the experimenters noted that 70% of the smokers had quit smoking. Unfortunately, 47% returned to smoking several weeks later, 23% of the smokers became addicted to the nicotine gum itself, while only 17% reported that the gum partially contributed to their quitting process. In conclusion, today I've explained to you why you should stop the habit of gum chewing. It causes stomach problems, it can cause jaw disorders, and its ingredients can cause cancer. I also responded to the idea that gum can help with weight loss and quitting nicotine. Before you reach for a pack of gum, consider the toxins in it that will break down your body. Is the double bubble really worth the trouble?